Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, another episode of Reget or Regret.
Happy New Year!
Wow, that is loud. That's so loud. I'm sorry about that. That'll wake Jimmy up when he listens to this one. He broke my thing. Well, there you go. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone going on.
Yes.
We figured we would, what better way to start the year off than a bunch of regret. So we're going to go another episode. For those that don't know what's going on, we get a regret. We go through a handful of recently retired bottles that we have, and we say whether we like them, didn't like them, whether they changed, whether we buy them again, or whether we regretted buying them to begin with. So we're going to jump right into it. He seems to like this one, so that it makes it awkward for me to try to do it. So
he does come up every time.
He seems to. So there you go. We're going to start this one off. Let me get my glasses. This one is the George Remis straight bourbon whiskey. It comes in at 94 proof. We got it for $34.99. So this is one of them. It's not bad. It just wasn't good. It had a little twang to it and a funk. Would I ever buy it again? No. Would I go get my normal one that I like better? Yes.
I didn't really. I didn't mind this one too much. It wouldn't be a regular for me. It's nice to try the bottle. He looks like the little gangster type thing. Yeah. But
Evan Williams bottled and bond for half the money that you can buy two.
Or go for 100 or whatever. But
I don't regret buying it.
No, because
I would never get it again.
If you didn't have one, I'd try it.
Yeah. I wouldn't get it again. Let's put it that way. So this one right here, speaking of another one I wouldn't get again, this one's the Calumet Farm small batch. It's a mix of 15 and 18 years. They water it down to 86 proof. We got this for $39.99. And you're like, 15 year, how can you beat it? It's 86 proof. This is so water-esque. Again, it's not bad. It's just not good. And for $40, there's so many other things that are a little higher proof.
I'd almost go with the other one, to be honest. I think I like that flavor better than this one.
Nah, that one had a funk. That one was decent tasting. It's just too pricey.
They got a not bad cork.
No, and I, again, would go with Evan Williams Bottle and Bond over both of those. Both of it would have better flavor, better taste.
Yeah.
Speaking of one that I would go over for $40, over it, this one is the Still Austin Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This comes in at 98.4 proof. We got it for $39.99. And this one, it just has a good flavor, a good taste. This isn't one, I do like their cask strengths better that they have, but if I'm looking for a low proof, this is a solid pour for the $40. I would get that over both of the other ones over there. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, you're probably right. Again, it's still in that category of it's not a huge wow factor.
Oh no, it's not exceptional. I do like their cask strengths better.
Yes.
But it's a solid pour for the $40 as opposed to speaking of a solid pour. This one is the Nelson Brothers Reserve Bourbon. It comes in at 107.8 proof. We got it for $59.99. And I was trying to save this one to put it up again. It's 107 proof. It goes up against all the other ones.
It does.
This is just a good whiskey. That's all
it is good. And they do have, and I've passed it up like probably 9 times or better, but they got 3 different casks, in different barrels.
Oh, they did.
They got a Pinot Noir, I believe.
Finished. Yeah. Yes. I did. So, I have seen them. Yes.
And they're not overly. It's probably about the same price, $60. I just have not picked them up yet.
No, just as I go back to that, because we actually put it up. Oh, my mind just went blank. Bell Mead. They used to do when they sourced it was Bell Mead, and then when they started doing their own, we ended up picking that one over it when we put them head to head. Again, they just do a good job at the thing, and they don't price it outrageous. So. This one is the Hsh The Horizon Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It comes in at 92 proof. We got it for $34.99. But if you're looking for a low proofer that had this, really brought a lot of oatmeal flavor to the table. This just was to me, it's a low proof, don't get me wrong. But if you're someone who likes the low proof, this had a lot of flavor for what it was.
I don't really remember this one.
Yeah, it brought a lot of the oatmeal nuts, like a pecan oatmeal. It was pretty tasty.
And bottle design, it doesn't, it's not outrageous.
Right.
I'd give it a shot.
No, that one wasn't bad for the price either. So this one is Isaac Bowman Pioneer Spirit Straight Bourbon Whiskey, finished in a port barrel. We got it for $49.99. This is the second one because I actually bought it for another. We wanted to do the Battle of the Port Barrel finishes. And again, This one was funny to me because I don't remember it on the first one we did, but this actually has a hint of, you could smell the smoke when they burnt the barrel. Like it actually has a hint of smoke in it. Again, solid pour for what it was, but you could actually, when you tasted it, there's a little left, when you tasted it, you actually got a hint of the smoke flavor that went in there. So again, not a bad bottle for that price.
And you can pretty much find this everywhere. It's not like you got to really search it.
And you can find it cheaper than that sometimes.
You can,
too.
and then you also got the one that travels the ocean, but we have not done one of them yet.
That's not that. That's totally different.
It's
people.
always right by it.
No, I know that, but that one is the same as Angel's Envy, and every time we put it in a blind against Angel's Envy, it's beating it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So that's the one thing I like about that one. Well, we're gonna go with we'll go with this one. This one is the Kentucky Owl Tumi edition, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This comes in at 100 proof even. We got it on sale for $99.00.
That is still a sale.
And that is on sale. And again, this one is okay as far as the Kentucky Owls, but for $100, you never want okay. And actually, this is normally $120 when I've seen it.
I don't think I've seen it under $130.
Yeah. We got it on sale when it was but
you did.
I put this up against like the Legion, because that one has a combination of the two masters, and Legion smoked it. You know what I mean? Like this out of all the Kentucky Owls, a lot of them I dislike. I didn't dislike it except for the price.
The kicker with this too, this is one I was always seeking out as well. Yeah. And it didn't really bring me to the land I was hoping to go.
No, it's overpriced to me.
It's
overhyped.
It's always behind glass half the time, or it's in a top shelf, and I don't know if it's really a top shelfer.
No. Speaking of them, so many people love these. No, I actually had to force this one in me. This one is the Kentucky Owl Confiscated. And man, this is a Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It comes at 96.4 proof. Again, on sale for $99 even. And this one actively had like that grassy, wet hay flavor. And I made Steve try this over and over again numerous times. Like, here, try this one. This is really good. And he's like, what is that? Like, it's just.
Why do you keep giving me this?
But so many people love these guys. And we really did. Mike, he's not kidding when he used to like, I can't wait till we get to the price where we can buy the Owl. I haven't found one. And I'm sorry, because I know everyone loves Desmond Dixon and stuff like that. It's not my profile. It's like Willet.
I was people say,
love their
right
Willet.
There. That was another one. I wanted a genie bottle so bad, and not only can you not pour it for shit,
you don't want to. That's the problem with that. So speaking of a pour, I did want to do, obviously, because it's gone now. This is 13th Colony Southern Bourbon Whiskey. We got it. It's at 95 proof. We got it for $39.99. These finally come to Connecticut. I don't think they've made it to Mass yet, but you can get them in Connecticut. I do have one coming Pony Express for like a year and a half now.
It has been.
He
is riding a friggin' horse.
Yeah, so we haven't got the rye out yet because I don't want to buy another one because it's supposed to be coming. But this is solid for the $40. I mean, this is just a good tasting whiskey. It's under 100 proof, but it doesn't drink that way. It's a solid pour. But if you're someone who doesn't want, like, it's not hot, you want to drink a lower proof, that's a good pour for that price. That's
we seem to have a lot of them this time.
Yes. Well, we tried. Last but not least, I tried to save this one as long as possible. This is the Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch, Bottle and Bond. So it's 100 proof. We got it for $46. And the reason I was trying to keep it is because you can't find this for under 100 and change anywhere you see it. It's always jacked up in price. But to be honest with you, every time I went back to it, it was just okay. I don't think this ever won a blind. And we put it in a few of them.
And it's definitely not worth tracking down to pay aftermarket.
No,
if you get it
46, it's worth the buy.
Yeah, because then you say you could try it and then stay away from it like Tom did.
I did. That's been there for a year and a half.
No, it has been.
I got sick of looking at the little cone it was in.
I just wouldn't. I would definitely. I would not seek this out for aftermarket prices. You can get a lot that we've mentioned 1,000 times. Way better than
way
this.
Better. No, the reason
and Bottle and Bonds.
We put that in a bunch of Sunday Fun Days. We put it in a bunch of Blind Fight Fridays because it is one that people actively search out, but it doesn't ever win. So that was kind of why I wanted to do it, to see. It's okay.
I just told you I was just out in Burlington and they actually had it at the bar, which was almost a shocker for me that they had one, but how often. I don't even know what it costs.
I mean, I would love to try a single barrel and stuff, but I'm not paying $300-400 for a bottle of whiskey. That's gonna be okay. I mean, we just same thing with the Stags. I love the Stags, but every time we put it in the blind, it comes in third.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then it's now. Every time I see them, they're $300 to $600.
Well, that's the problem. Yeah, it is a good.
They have 2-3 of them,
$50 pour,
different and even different, series or whatever. It's I'm not spending $600
again. It's all about the hype, and I'm not down with it. So, well, there you go. That's our Regatta Regret. You get again. Leave a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys.
Very good. Just so you know.
I forgot what I poured. I've been babbling so much I didn't even try it. But I don't even remember what I poured now. But
I got. So
there you go. That's Regatta Regret again. Leave your comments, whether you agree or disagree with us. And for all the Kentucky Owl fans, I keep trying. I'm going to keep buying them until I find one I like. But I'm like 0 for 4 right now. So,
and
and they're not cheap to go 0 for 4. That's the problem with it.
That's the suck part.
Well, there you go. That's Regatta Regret. That being said, thanks for watching. Happy New Year. Stay safe, everybody.
No.
There he goes.
Sorry.
As my dog chokes on the plastic. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Look at me get stressed for New Year's.